The 2-3 Philadelphia Eagles will host the 4-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers Week 6 for Thursday Night Football at the Link. The Eagles are coming off a comeback win versus the Panthers after trailing at half due to a plethora of conservative play calls by head coach Nick Sirianni that failed to move the ball the first half. Things would change the second half when the Eagles would look more downfield, and eventually Hurts would find Quez Watkins for a deep pass for 53 yards, setting up a Jalen Hurts quarterback run for a touchdown. Special teams would eventually block a punt, and that would set up the winning touchdown run by Jalen Hurts and a 2-point conversion by Devontae Smith.
Wide snap. He's somehow able to get it into the back of the end zone. Devontae Smith.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers would have a completely different game versus the Dolphins in a blowout win 45-17. Tom Brady would have a very GOAT-like game, throwing for 5 touchdowns and going 30 for 41 for 411 yards and a passer rating of 144.4. Tom Brady is dealing with a thumb injury, but he would say after the game it's a quote-unquote football injury. That means it's something he's dealt with many times and it won't sideline him for the Eagles game. It is something to keep an eye on, especially during the game in case it gets aggravated. The Eagles' D-line dominated in a win versus the Panthers with the sack from Hargrave, Cox, and Josh Sweat. The Eagles' secondary were on the prowl versus Carolina. Big Play Slay lived up to his name, coming up with 2 big interceptions, and fellow cornerback Steve Nelson would get the 3rd Sam Darnold interception to lock up the Eagles' win. They will have their biggest test yet going up against Brady and his weapons of Chris Godwin, who is 12's most popular receiver with 11 targets against the Dolphins. Antonio Brown is coming off a monster game of 124 yards and 2 touchdowns, with the 3rd of the trio, Mike Evans, also going for 2 touchdowns and 113 yards. Needless to say, this offense is very explosive and may have tight end Gronk back with a rib injury. Bucs will be without linebacker Levante David on an already banged up Bucs defense, who recently signed Richard Sherman off the street to fill in that corner. That banged up secondary will be going up against the Eagles' young wide receiving core led by rookie Devontae Smith, who had 7 catches for 77 yards versus the Panthers, with yet another touchdown catch negated by a penalty. Quez Watkins was able to get behind the Panthers defense, so I expect the Eagles to go deep more against the Bucs' makeshift secondary that lacks speed. Devin White is still the heart of the defense, and he's coming off an 8-tackle performance against Dallas, so expect him to be flying all over the field. The Eagles ran the ball 22 times, and 9 of those runs were by Jalen Hurts. Head coach Nick Sirianni seems to be committed to a pass-heavy offense through 5 games. The Buccaneers ran the ball a total of 21 times, with Leonard Fournette getting 12 of them. Fournette is also being used in the pass game, seeing 5 targets versus the Dolphins. Running back Giovanni Bernard is also active in the passing game and received a touchdown reception from Tom. The Eagles are flying high, returning home to Philadelphia. It will take a full team effort to beat Tom and the Bucs, but I see the Eagles extending their 7-game Thursday Night Football win streak to 8 in a big home win versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Even though Tampa is favored by a touchdown, I give the slight edge to Philly in this one, but let me know in the comments, who do you have winning, the returning champs or the Philly underdog Eagles? Type your answer in the comments below. I'll see you every Tuesday for the Eagles games previews. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for daily Eagles content. I'm Bry Wolf, Fly Eagles Fly, and keep it real always.